Good morning. Today, before I define our 14 new feeling words, I just wanted to explain to you what we're learning in this lesson. So, not only are you learning new definitions and new vocabulary, and also you're learning how to write, to practice writing. Remember, to get good at writing, we have to try and write every single day. But finally, you're also learning an important skill, and that is learning how to relate how you're feeling. I find it's important to be able to recognize and name the feelings that we encounter throughout the day. Every day I feel many of these feelings, and they come and go throughout the day. Some stay longer than others. Knowing how to tell others how we feel is an important skill that needs a lot of practice to get good at. So without further ado, let's look at our 14 new words, starting with indifferent. So, indifferent is when we're not interested or concerned with something. Interested is the opposite or the antonym of indifferent. And that's when we do show curiosity or concern for someone or something. Jealous. Jealous is like envy, but it usually is when we want what someone else has achieved or an advantage that they might have. So perhaps another student was selected to be the line leader one day and you really wanted to. You might feel a feeling of jealousy towards that student. Joyful is the feeling of great pleasure and happiness. Lonely is a feeling of sadness. Perhaps when we don't have friends around or we don't have anyone to keep us company. Loved. Loved is the feeling we have when we know that someone has strong affection for us. And loving is how we feel when we have strong affection for something or someone. Miserable is when we are very unhappy or very uncomfortable. Optimistic is like feeling hopeful because you feel good and confident about the future. Overwhelmed is that feeling that there's too much happening around you. Pained, your body can feel actually physically pained, or you can feel pain or a bad feeling in your thoughts and in your heart. Puzzled. Puzzled is when you're unable to understand something. Regretful is showing that you feel sorry for something. And finally, relieved. Relieved is that feeling you get when you're no longer upset or anxious. So those are our 14 new feeling vocabulary words. I'd like you to go back to Edsby, and I'd like you to write a short paragraph, just maybe 2 to 5 sentences, telling about a time that you experienced one of these emotions, maybe describing that time and maybe describing how your body felt while you were experiencing them. Have a wonderful day with your online learning today, and take care.